Jonathan Weber will explain why he's out to change the way you get your Bay Area news. Barbara Rose Brooker, the Viagra Diaries author, invites you to an original event this summer. And Andrew Wood reveals what's unique at the 7th San Francisco International Arts Festival. I'm Susan Sikora. That's on Bay Area Focus. Next. Welcome back. Writer, speaker, performer Barbara Rose Brooker is back. Last year, her page-turner also turned heads, just with the title, The Viagra Diaries. The book about love, sex, and aging after 60 even became a one-woman show. At 73, Barbara is determined to put ageism out to pasture. In youth-obsessed America? We'll see. She's starting with a summer event that's first of its kind. Barbara Rose Brooker, welcome back. Good to have you here.
Thank you, Susan. I'm so glad to be with you.
Well, before we get to the event, I've got to ask you, and I have to say, I think people should buy the book just to put it on the coffee table because people go, what's that?
Oh,
you know, I had a few people go, can I borrow that? You know, it's like they took it out of there. I mean, the title is compelling, but the tour. You went to L.A. and New York.
Yes, and L.A.
Yes, and you did some book signings as well?
I did a lot of book signings, a lot of readings, a lot of TV.
Here's what I want to know.
Yeah.
How many times did people, not how many times,
yes.
but how common was it for people to come up and say to you, I'm glad you wrote this book. You know what? And then they gave you a story about what happened to them.
All the time. And when I was on national TV, they introduced me as 60 because they told me not to tell my age. And I said, excuse me, I'm 73 and I want to be a movie star.
I'm clear on the concept, as her fame would say.
So I got hundreds of emails from women and men who's saying, thank you for telling your real age. We're tired of hiding it.
Okay. And also, last time we talked, there was a possible option on this. Where's the progress of that?
Yes, there is an option on it still to be a film or a series, and I can't really talk about it right now, but it's very exciting. It's going to happen.
Okay, because people were saying this was like Sex and the City for grown-ups.
Yes, for the 60-plus set.
Okay, and is there a sequel in the works?
Yes, there is a sequel. I'm working on it now. It will be finished the end of summer, and it will probably be out the following year.
Okay, and the end of summer or late in the summer is when you are planning this first-of-a-kind event. First of its kind because of the purpose. You're calling this the
Age March.
The Age March. And let me see if I've got it right.
Yes.
You're going to have a march of people it's going to be in San Francisco, New York, and L.A.
Yes.
All right. Everybody's
in Chicago.
Okay. And you want people to march wearing a badge wearing the number of their age?
Their real number, and they're going to celebrate age.
Is this going to be an all-male march?
No. Male and female for everybody.
Really?
And it's going to celebrate age awareness, who we are, unify people, and end age discrimination. It's the first one of its kind, and hopefully it will be a movement in years to come.
Why do you think this is doable? Because you and I both know we live in age-obsessed America.
Yes.
Youth-obsessed, I should say. I mean, it's like if you're over 40, they don't even think you have a good idea.
I know, or 30. I think it's doable, Susan, because of what you just said. We live in an anti-age society, and like any movement where it's going to change and enhance generations to come, people are tired of it. And I can tell by the thousands of people who are signing up for this first Age March in history.
Also, the boomers.
Yes.
I mean, there's more people poised to become now 60-something, and they're already starting than ever before.
Yes.
In a way, it's funny because it is still the mouse in the neck of the python or whatever, because it's such a big demographic. It's poised to do something.
Yes.
They didn't we, the boomers, kind of create this problem? When we were young, we said don't trust anybody over 30.
Yes, and I think it's also media pressure and social pressure in this country that's happened, because I'm getting people in their 20s and 30s signing up for this who said, I can't get a partner, and I'm losing my job because I'm 40. And this is going on all over, and 60-plus people want passion. They don't want to be put out to pasture. They want passion. They want to write books. They want a job. They want a career.
Let's get to the physical, though, because I think sometimes that's the hardest part.
Yes.
If you're upright and you're flexible and you're not overweight and you don't have a lot of disease and heart issue, whatever kind of issues, health issues, all right, you still look in the mirror and you go, oops, there's another wrinkle. Oops, there's my hooded lid. Oops, there's my double chin. And that might hurt me at a job interview. It might hurt me even on the dating scene.
Exactly.
Are we going to change that?
Yes.
How?
Yes, because we're starting through this march. The thousands of people in every city are really tired of this message. I mean, I'm not putting down all the wonderful things because we're living younger, but age is more than Botox. It's a spirit.
There's a lot of people I also imagine right now with the recession can't afford the plastic surgery they thought they were going to have.
Right, and to celebrate who you really are, and even if you're in a wheelchair or you have Alzheimer's or you're in a nursing home, there's a spirit. These people cannot be invisible. They can still contribute to society.
Do you think more people are saying no to plastic surgery even if they can afford to do it, or the Botox?
I think in time they will.
Not yet.
Not yet, but I think in time.
I have to tell you, it's interesting. I saw two women in the last couple of weeks. Well, I saw Joan Rivers at the Castro. I thought she was wonderful.
Isn't she great?
She's been pulled it all out and all this stuff, you know. But she's more than about that. Okay, and I think she looks good. A lot of people think she's the
and it's her choice,
surgery.
and this is the point.
Right.
It's her choice.
I also took my mother to see Letters to Juliet yesterday. We went to a matinee, and it was interesting because the person you can't take your eyes off is Vanessa Redgrave.
Yes.
And I went online to see how old she actually is. I couldn't. She's 73.
Yes.
I don't think she's had any work done.
She
is luminously beautiful.
Yes.
You look at this woman on film and you go, oh my gosh, very little makeup, at least it looks it.
Because it comes through.
Yeah.
The sense of self, the spirit, the passion comes through. I'm not saying not to do anything. That's a personal choice. But it's not necessary. We feel we have to in this country. And my message is to enhance your spirit and your passion. And I have to say that Age Song is sponsoring us for this Age March.
Age Song.
Age Song, and Dr. Nader Shabahani. He is fabulous.
So where is this going to happen? Where do people gather?
Okay, they gather at Crissy Field by Fort Mason by the Sports Center.
Okay, here's the information. In fact,
yes, it'll be on my website.
On August 8th, 9 a.m.
Yes.
Okay, a sane hour. Thank you.
Yes.
And wear walking shoes. And how long are they gonna? I mean, how long are they gonna walk?
It's a mile.
A mile. All right, that's not bad.
It's a mile.
And you have to wear. Are you going to provide the signs, or do I have to make my own sign?
We can do both. We're going to have signs there, and you can also make your own sign. There's going to be grandparents. There's going to be every color, every race, every sexuality, every gender.
Okay.
This is for everybody. It's about discrimination.
My hat's off to you. I applaud the effort. I think you're probably going to have more people there than everybody thinks are going to show
Susan.
up. And Barbara Rose Brooker, you can also log on to, for information, you can log on to agemarch.com or viagradiaries.com. You might even want to get a copy of Viagra Diaries on your way to the pool or the beach for this summer because it's a good page turner.